Your spawn figure can pose like this. Let me show you how I modify this boring spawn figure, giving it Mayfix articulation. Let's get started. So today I got glasses on because Spawn has black skin and green eyes, and I'm pale with red eyes. So, you know. ¿Qué traes, güey? Cálmate. Why doesn't Mcfarlane have the same articulation as Mayfix? They share a lot of the same articulation points. The first is like the chest area and the diaphragm, like they both have a ball peg. At the waist, they also have a ball peg connection. They have a floating diaper piece, which is supposed to get out of the way of articulation. They have a thigh swivel within the crotch area, both of them. But this one articulates 1,000 times better than this one. Why is that? I think the key word here is gonna be space, because one has the actual space to move around and the other one doesn't. It begs the question, why would they spend all this money in creating this awesome articulation points for them to not move? I don't know. It could be a sake of like an issue with engineering, maybe. Like, I don't know. There's a million one reasons why. I don't know. Look it up. I don't know. And I know a lot of people throw hate on Mcfarlane that they suck and they look ugly and he only does Batmans. Yes, but in my experience, I'm pretty selective when it comes to the stuff I get. And usually the stuff I get is things that look good. But I know the downside of that is gonna be that they're not posable. You know, they're just gonna stand there and they're gonna look good. The case is with the Mcfarlane Spawn, King Spawn, the one that comes with the throne. It looks really good. The only issue is that's about it, dog. The cape sucks. It has almost nearly no accessories other than the throne. And for that particular figure, there's only one pose in which you can put him, which is sitting down on the throne, which is fine, you know, if you want to do that. But I feel like they really missed it and probably making the best Spawn figure. Honestly, dude, there's not one Spawn figure that you can point to and be like, that's the perfect Spawn figure. He's supposed to crouch down. He's supposed to bend down, be in cool poses, you know, like the way he's drawn. But it's only like 3 figures that can do that. And the first one that comes to mind is that really old one, the super articulated one, the one that came with the big ass plastic cape and the cross. I think I remember seeing it like a long time ago in Walmart and just didn't get it. They also made like a green clear version, which I want to get. It looks pretty cool. But even that figure is really well articulated. Yeah, it has a lot of ugly articulation points for the time, but I feel like let's go back to that, dude. Let's go back to the actual articulation. Like, I know Mcfarlane can do really awesome scopes, and it's proven time and time again with their figures. They don't move, dog. They're like statues. But now the way the market is pointed is like it's pointed to the well articulated figures and not so much the statues. Like, there's still a market for that, and I see people still get the statues. But if you want to make money, which at the end of the day that's what Mcfarlane wants to do, is you gotta do articulation. And send this to Todd, dude. It's all love to the guy. I love his stuff. For example, their latest release, the Spawn one, that one still suffers from the same issues as the throne one. After that long ass intro, in today's video, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be maximizing the articulation to the best of our ability, right? Let's get started. Just as reference, this is how it poses before the mods, so it's very limited, as you can see. I think I might have to heat this up, bro. The first part to focus on is going to be the crotch piece. I can sand down some of the leg from the inside piece and a bit of the cheek from the back. When I start moving it around, it doesn't actually like inhibit the articulation, you know? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making like little hinges within the ab section. I think primarily this part, this bottom section, I'm gonna clear it out just a tiny bit more, just so he has a little bit more range. Either way, this part is still hidden away. So if I go like the surrounding surface, that should help it improve. And for reference, I'm gonna be using the CT Toys Mayfix Spider-Man. And look at that, dude. Look at all that space. Here you can see a better comparison of what the cheek reduction looks like. Also went ahead and sanded a bit of the chest area. So now he can actually reach across just a tiny bit more. Here's the untouched part, and then here's the modified part. So it sinks in just a little bit more so you can reach across better. And this is how we're doing in articulation when it comes to the legs. I still gotta do the other one, so let's keep going. And I might change these chains, but I'm still thinking about it. So the reason why the figure really can't crouch down is because the ab section along with the top of the thighs connect therefore they clash with one another, and it really doesn't help the articulation because it's in the way. So if you start standing away from the ab, a little bit from the thigh, a little bit from the crotch, that's what basically helps it. It was kind of like a process because I kept on coming back to it to sand it just a little bit more and more and more. So it was still a work in progress. Let's go ahead and modify the neck as well because we gotta increase this movement. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and give this pawn a little bit more expressive hands. These are from Decent Customs. He sent them to me so I can paint them. I don't know why they didn't come with the original figure. These are so expressive and so much better. I'll leave the link in the bio for Decent's website so you can get some for yourself. Along with that, I also did a couple heads. So the first head that I did, I just went for like a regular Spawn head. I wanted to give it more of a slicker eyes, kind of like Batman type. The other one that I did was like a skull face, like not the hamburger one. The hamburger is good. I also did the one but later. So I did one where it's like his face is like blown off and you can tell the skull and like parts of the skin still hanging on. I do gotta say I did use an AI reference for that, but I just used several components from that. Is that wrong? I don't know. I didn't, I think I used it as a tool, not to be.
I don't know. Look it up. I don't know.
Where'd you read that?
I don't know. I mean, somewhere online. I don't know if it's true.
But let me present to you guys a new sculptor. His name is Leon Hart Studio. I met him on my Discord, link in bio. Basically, he's like, dude, I got this sculpts if you want to check out. But he went for like a 1-for-1, dude. And let me tell you, dude, his work blew mine out of the water. It's like, there's no comparison. Like my sucks, right? And the guy's barely getting started in the game, so if you guys want to give him a follow, I highly recommend it. It's just I had to fix around like the perspective and like the actual head shape, so when it's printable, it looks correct, Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're not subscribed, I highly recommend you subscribe. You're currently subscribed to somebody right now who hasn't posted videos like in 10 years. I recommend you like and comment as well. Comment a salute emoji just so I know you're watching. And if you haven't already, I recommend you check out my Patreon. There's a free option, but there's also a $5 a month option if you want to help me out. Basically, you get access to like files and sneak peeks. You get videos early as well. And anything that I have in file form, you'll get it for $5. So anything you see in this video, you'll most likely get it for $5. But yeah, that's basically my Patreon. And lastly, I do have an Etsy, so if you want to check out my Etsy, majority of the stuff in the video are going to be within the Etsy. So thanks for watching. Let's keep going with the video. Okay, now that we have the heads figured out, let's go ahead and paint them. Sorry about that, excuse the music. So the way I went about it is I kept the white of the primer and then I did a skin wash with Vallejo ink on the actual skin part, the hamburger part, and then went back in with a little bit of a more solid paint and went over the highlights so I can just make those elevated parts pop just a little bit more. This could also be done with dry brushing, but there's a risk that you might get the white parts dirty, so just be careful. And to add more accessories, here's an accent by Hugo Leonardo. I'll leave that link in the bio so you can get the STL file for yourself. But man, this is a sick axe, He also has a Kickstarter, so I recommend you check it out. Within that, he's gonna have more weapons available, so if you want to go ahead and support him, it will just motivate him more to make more of these sick weapons. I'll leave both link in the bio so you can support him. They're pretty cheap, so I recommend you get it. So I decided to change the chains for real chains, but I got tired of the process, so I just did this. I also have a custom cape. I forgot where I got it. I'll leave the link in the bio from eBay. And with those final touches done, here is the best articulated Spawn figure. But yeah, dude, that's been basically the whole video. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you're gonna do these modifications as well. I don't want to say it's easy, because there's definitely a little bit of complexity within it, especially with the sanding, you know, and not making it look ugly. But I highly recommend you give it a shot, you know. Just make sure, just be careful and patient. If they just lock in, they could be making really nice posable figures. But I feel like if it's a really nice posable figure, it doesn't matter if it fits within their collection. People care that it looks cool and that it poses good. For example, the Frazetta Conan figure. This one, amazing figure, looks awesome. Posing, awesome as well. And I don't really have somewhere to put him, dude, but he feels out of place at a time. And that's fine, because at the end of the day, this is an awesome figure. They don't need to be pumping out as many figures too. Like, they can slow it down. Yeah, maybe, okay, they gotta pump it because of money. But if like they're gonna be doing the deluxe versions, like the Spawn and stuff like that, like those could be more limited, dude. Like the Spawn releases, like the deluxe $40 versions, like they could be more limited, and really take your time to like maximize articulation. I feel like Mcfarlane just needs to take advantage of what they currently have, which is the awesome articulation points that are already present, but just clear space. Just make space to make it work. Whatever works on Mcfarlane. Next Spawn release, just take your time. You know, if anything, just fix the ab section and the crotch. The looks are great. It's just the articulation, right? Also, if you want to get the head sculpts, they're going to be available on my Patreon. $5. So, you know, link in bio. They'll be available this month. But yeah, man, that's been basically the whole video. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you want to see more mods like this, where you can maximize the articulation of your figures. But yeah, man, that's been basically the whole video. Thank you. Bye. Hey. Julián. It's not a picture, it's actually a video.